All right, good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third day in the sessions. So again, I'm with the ETC in case anybody's watching this and just checking some of the intro videos. The ETC's been around for about 22 years, founded by the School of Cinematic Arts and USC and George Lucas. Basically, I run a Project Cloud. Project Cloud mission is really to help the transition of film and movie industry to technology. And so that's really where we're at. I'm trying to ease that those challenges. Three of the key aspects that I focus on are transport. How do you get to and from the cloud and the ephemeral storage regarding that? My second team is security. What are the new security standards? The third aspect of that is framework. What is a common framework? These are all pieces that are a little larger than any one company to solve, so I bring these teams together to work on all of that. Other things we also do are Project Luna, which is an actualization of short film that's really leveraging these technologies. And finally, events like this so that we can help get the message out. So what are we facing? We're facing a transition. We went from film to tape to file, and now to kind of what Spencer Stevens at Sony likes to call network. So, or AKA cloud, which is basically somebody else's computer, really. I'll give you the official definition, NIST, in case anybody's looking and want to know what the definition is. But again, the easier definition is kind of very simplistically someone else's computer. Now, since I have a technical audience here today, I really think more or less the advanced definition is really having a documented API. If you are not publishing an API, then you're not speaking the language of the other computers. And that's really critical. Anybody can put anything up on somebody else's storage. I don't figure that's cloud. You got to be able to talk to each other. So today I was going to go over 4 quick principles of cloud computing. The first principle up in the top corner would be humans are bad. In the modern world, you want to automate as much as possible. You don't want to be waiting on all these different processes and things for people. Computers do things better than people in certain things. And that's a little bit of a challenge that when we originally shifted from film to file, is we tried to follow the same workflows as film. And that's not necessary. Computers can do so much more than that. And you got to really understand and comprehend that. You need to kind of open your mind and say, what can we do with these things? And what can we do with these tools? The second principle over here is federation and governance. You got to understand these concepts of federation and governance. How do you get access to the content, to the software suites, to the storage, all these things to people, and control that so that you can apply proper security principles off of that. The third one up here, the cheetahs, was basically the concept of CapEx versus OpEx. We think, oh, that seems like a very simple thought, but the value of OpEx is agility. It's able to move fast in this modern world. You've got things that come up and go down really quickly. And we kind of invented the whole concept of renting the camera equipment and other pieces. It's what we do, because you only need them for short periods of time. The same with compute infrastructure. Some of that stuff you only need for large amounts of brief time, a month, 2 months, 4 months, 5 months, depending on what your project is. And that agility is really critical. The last concept, the astronaut over there, is the concept of data gravity, or content gravity, some people call it. It is the files are getting so big that you don't want to keep moving them around. You want to centralize them wherever you can and either work off a proxy or something else. But as much as possible, you want to minimize that data movement. So that's just kind of a brief piece that I wanted to go over. I also wanted to really thank YouTube for donating this space, Aspera, Equinix, and Mesa for basically, and FilmTrack for basically providing the food and other stuff here. So thank you so much, and I'm going to end up handing it over to Mr. Hamilton.